Today we'll be reviewing your model airports again. We currently have 231 registered airports. When the registrations hit 250 registered airports, I will close the registration form. So if you haven't done so, register your airport via the link in the description. Now let's go to the first airport. The first airport is Fluke International Airport. It consists out of Gemini Jet terminals and airport mats. At night this airport looks stunning with the Gemini Jet terminal lights and the LED strip that he added himself to the runway. He's got a great variety of airlines, mostly from the United States. And I believe with some more ground service equipment, this airport can look awesome. Here we have an unnamed airport, located in Tucson, Arizona. It has got this handmade terminal, which at night has a beautiful lighting effect. And so does the airport's runway. You make great use of the modeling grass. There are plenty of ground markings at the aircraft stands. And also for you, with some ground service equipment like a pushback truck, fuel truck and catering truck, your airport can look incredible. This is Perth International Airport located in Germany. It consists of the Gemini Jets terminal and airport mat. It's got great amounts of ground service equipment and some very unique models flying to his airport. He's planning on adding these grass bushes, trees and lights, which will surely give an awesome effect to your model airport. Welcome to LAX Airport, consisting of the real-world terminals TB, 1, 5 and 8. What immediately caught my attention when looking at the images of your airport are the great amount of ground service equipment. Just look at the amount of cargo going into these cargo aircraft. And the same goes over here for the Alaska and the United aircraft. The fact that the ground service equipment and all the jet bridges are made out of paper means that it is a very cost-effective way to get loads of ground service equipment on your airport. Also on the taxiways there is a lot of rubber on the ground from the tires, which I think is a really nice effect. Here we have Atlantic City International Airport. At first glance I honestly wasn't too impressed by this airport, but taking a closer look there is a great amount of ground markings on this airport. And for some reason I just thought something is missing. Something that will add a lot of realism to this airport. And you know what it is. It is modeling grass. You could have guessed it. Put it in between the taxiway and the runways. Also on the other side of the runway. And trust me, it's going to look much better. Welcome to Perth International Airport. A recreation of the actual airport in Perth. What caught my eye here is the terminal. It is handmade and looks so incredibly detailed. The same goes for all of the ground markings on the airport, like for example the gate numbers. They are a really nice addition to your airport, as it's all about those tiny details that matter. And even though a control tower, lights and ground service equipment are still missing, I am already very impressed by this model airport. Here we have Keystone International Airport located just outside of Seattle. It consists of Darren planes. Aircraft not as detailed as the Phoenix GC Wings and Gemini Jets, but they do look very good, as there is an incredibly detailed airport built around it. The taxiway signs are a great addition to the realism of the airport, and so are the GSC like the British Airways bus and the air stairs over here. For any young collector out there wanting to build a model airport, take a good look at these pictures, because I believe this airport consisting of Darren planes looks pretty nice. Next up we have a realistic representation of Capel Island Airport off the coast of Rockhampton, Queensland in Australia. This seemingly very tiny airport looks very nice, colorful and welcoming on these pictures. Is it because the pictures are taken outside in the sunshine, or because of the great amount of detail in the vegetation around the airport? I don't know, but I really like this airport. On a very small amount of space there is so much to look at and detail to find. I also like the different tints of grey you use in the asphalt. And what I am wondering is how you got these aircraft. Are they 3D printed? Did you buy them somewhere? Because I would be interested in those as well. They are scale 1 to 400. This airport is a great contender for the season finale. The creator of the previous airport also registered Sunshine Coast Airport, also in Queensland, Australia. This one is just as detailed as the previous airport. Plus he has supplied some really awesome and realistic images of his airport. I really like all the details on the ground, like once again the different shades of grey, asphalt and concrete, and all of the rubber tire marks. I really like the realism again on this airport, and it's once again a great contender for the grand finale. Up next we have Zurich Airport, located in Switzerland. I like all of the snow in your airport, and also the Christmas lights around your airport look really nice. You could consider adding a bit more ground service equipment to your airport, plus adding texture like for example windows and jet bridges to your terminal. Here we have Inverness International Airport, not the actual one, but a fictional recreation, and it looks very detailed to me. There are a lot of different ground markings here on the airport's apron. I love how the airport is situated in a shed. The terminal here is yet to be completed and there is a huge extra part to be added, I think so. And I am sure that if you continue the amount of detail that you have on this plank onto the next piece of wood, this airport is going to look great. In the form he says that he isn't good at placing ground service equipment. When I type in airport apron in Google, I get a picture like this, where you can see all of the ground service equipment and where it is placed. So if you don't know something, so look at pictures like these and then decide where you are going to place the ground service equipment. The second to last airport in this episode is Edinburgh Airport. It is homemade and I once again really like the great detail in all of the ground markings on this airport. It really looks stunning. Also the great amount of ground service equipment adds a great sense of realism. The only thing that misses and would really give a nice effect to your airport would be a terminal connecting to all of the jet bridges. And the final airport is Kuala Lumpur International Airport. It is made out of cardboard and paper. You really did your best on the ground markings, which look great. You could consider adding more ground service equipment to your airport and folding those out of paper as well. Also, the runway lacks some markings in the middle, like a touchdown zone, and something which will really give a makeover to your airport would be to, instead of the white ground now, making it a tint of grey so it looks like concrete or asphalt. That brings us to the end of this video. The two airports progressing to the grand finale episode at the end of this season are Sunshine Coast Airport and Capel Island Airport. Both created by 400 Aviation Australia on Instagram. Be sure to give him a follow, because I believe his airports look incredible and definitely finale worthy. If you don't agree with me and think, how can one creator win with both of his airports in one episode, leaving no space for any other airports to win, let me know in the comments. But I honestly believe that these two airports look the best and most detailed and realistic. I would like to thank everyone for watching to this video. Make sure to register your airport if you haven't done so. I have 30 more spaces left. And for now, thank you for watching. Please consider to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.